Hey folks, Kevin here. Well, it's October 15th, 2023, and the good folks at SAKER, who had sent me a mini chainsaw in the past, which I absolutely have used many times and I like it a lot. They sent me a mini 20 volt mini chainsaw. So I think that's what's in this package right here. So what I'm going to do is, get the camera angle down here. And I'm going to go ahead and open up the package. So this is a multifunction chainsaw. And it has it looks like 3 different extensions for it. The head has a 90-degree rotation, and it's a 20 volt battery, lithium ion battery. It's got the protective blade, it's got adjustable tension, security lock, comfortable handle, rechargeable lithium battery, guide chain, cover knob, chain tension knob, and power switch. So let's have a look at this, open this up and see what we got here. The rain is let up, so I'm excited. I think what I can do is go on out and actually try this out. And today what we'll get is just a preliminary evaluation of the chainsaw. So this is the chainsaw outer package. So we got the instruction manual here. I've got some safety glasses, the battery. Pull this battery out here. They've got a pair of the gloves like they had with the mini chainsaw. Let's see. They've got an extra chain, which is always good. A power supply for charging the battery. It is a good system, so you don't need a separate recharging unit with the SAKERs. And this one has the LED light on it, so we got 3 bars. So we got a full charge right now, or at least close to full charge. So we'll take a look at this. It's really securely packaged in here with a foam material. That's very nice. Feels like a nice quality plastic. Motor housing, tensioner, lockdown, good. Safety switch here on the side, trigger. And so you can use it as a standalone unit, just like you can with the SAKER mini chainsaw. So that's nice. So take that off for right now. And let's see what's in the other box here. Okay, we have the extensions here. The plastic quality seems pretty darn good. And this is nice and lightweight. So there's 2 extensions. Here's the handle, the base handle. So So the chainsaw can either be used as a standalone, just a mini chainsaw, or you could put just the handle on here. No, you can't. So you'd have to have one extension, and I'm sorry. So I installed one extension on here. There's a separate extension as well, so we get more height and more reach with it. But I'm just going to put the one extension on here and hook it right to the base unit. Nice simple design for locking these down. I like that. I like that this is lightweight. Really nice and handy. So there still is another extension. So without the final extension, we're just at about 6 foot. So I've got this on the ground right now. And here's where the power hook's in. Nice and easy, beautiful. Set this down for a second, grab the battery. Where did I put the battery? Here's the battery. Okay. So now I've got it set. Oh, also, we can adjust the angle. So if you had something you had to reach into brush and material, and you wanted to reach in there and take off limbs that are relatively low, that'd work great. And if you wanted to come down, probably not such an angle, but an angle like that, and be able to reach over and get a, and I know you can't see very well. I'll take this up to the new property because I have some pruning to do there. We'll go ahead, and it's got a safety, just like the mini chainsaw has a safety where your thumb touches it, made for right-handed people. This one has one in the center. So that's working great. So you know what? I'm pretty excited about trying this out. So let's go ahead, press down on the switch here to release it. So it's locked down there, press down, release it, nice. The one thing I would love to have with a unit like this is a hard case that everything could, or a zipper type case, so that maybe with pouches, so you could put all the materials in it. But what I'm going to do now, I'm going to stop here and we're going to head out and do some pruning. I think I'm going to go over to the new property. There's some limbs over there that I've been wanting to take down, and this gives me the perfect opportunity. So we're going to go over there now and see what we can do. Okay, hopefully you can hear me okay. I've got all three extensions. Two extensions, the base unit and the power head unit up here, or the action head up here. I have it so I don't have it angled right now. I'm just going to leave it straight for right now and give it a shot. I don't know how well I'm going to be able to film this, but I want to get as much action of what I really think. I'm just going to try and set my camera up here. So I've got a camera on the handle, got my hands on the unit, I got a camera on my neck, and so let's see what we can do. So right here we got a tree that needs some limbs cut off, so let's see what we can do. So first I'm going to get this cross one. Oh, that one wasn't even attached, so. So the first thing I will say is this feels, it isn't really top heavy. Just going to snug these up some. It's not top heavy, and it's actually, it's slightly top heavy, but you want that for when you're cutting. And actually, I'm going to go the other way around the tree. Since the power head's on the right side of the unit, I'm going to remember my safety on this. So I'll work my way around counterclockwise. Real nice cutting action here. Just have to get used to using the safety on this. Okay, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here to another tree over here. So, carrying it around with one hand, it's a very light unit, just have my hand halfway, so it's very well balanced. Sorry about moving that camera. Not sure why it's stopping. Oh. I'm going to disconnect the power for it right now. Chain tension seems fine. Even though there's 3 bars on the battery indicator light, it may have been not fully charged, and the indicator light, that might be the reason why it bogs down a little bit. The cutting is real nice. We've got a larger diameter one here. Let's see how this works. Well, first I'm going to take this one down. So I don't know, that's puzzling why she bogs down a bit. I'll go from the other side with that one. Getting the cameras here. So these are pretty good size limbs, and that's a dead one. Maybe I'm just feeding it too quickly. That might be the issue right there. Let's see, I'm going to go ahead and disconnect this for a second. Take the battery off. What's it say for lights now? Still shows 3. So I'm disconnecting the pole for a moment just to see how well this cuts. Well, that cut just fantastic. That did great. So now take the battery. Oh, let's put the battery up there. Turn this around. So this is pretty quick and easy to reattach and reassemble. So I got a couple there. Well, I think that's pretty good. I'll trim a few more branches right over here. And well, I see a couple more limbs here that I do want to take off because I'm working through with the excavator and all. Some of these limbs are potentially problematic. Well, I think I will go over here and so my initial impression right now using it, I'm going to give it like 4 out of 5 stars, but it might be that the batteries are not fully charged to handle but without the full pole, it seems like it works pretty darn well. So let's go ahead. That's a couple inch diameter. You just have to go slow with it. Come on. Lots of trip hazards here. And we got lots of dead branches. And this needs a lot. I'll use a larger chainsaw in the future to take down some of these bigger limbs. And there's dead limbs hanging all over here. Oh, dang it, camera. Sorry about that. You trip over these things. As long as I don't put much force on it, it tends to not bog down. So that's, maybe it's just technique. I always love lots of power though. It's actually quite impressive. Well, I can't reach that upper limb up there, but can I at least cut some of this? No, just almost out of my reach. So I brought Elon, the excavator, through here yesterday. These things can get hung up on the boom and stick. Well, this is doing pretty darn good. Pinching the chain there because of the pressure. Actually, I should be on the other side. I think I'm running the battery down. So, got quite a few limbs down, pretty good diameter limbs. I think the battery is getting a little bit low. We'll see what the lights, the battery indicator lights show. But again, I did not charge it before starting this project. All right. Easy disassembly. Chain is a little bit loose. Loosen this up some. That's good right there. And there is oil that they send us with the unit. They send you safety glasses, pair of gloves, an extra chain. Let's just break this down quick. Nice secure attachments. I'll stop this camera. So 2 extensions, the base unit, very lightweight. Got some dirt on it being up here, all that excavation I did. So it chose one LED light. So the battery was getting low. So it was not charged all the way. Just trying to get all the little wood chips out of there and run the oiler around. Okay, let me put this back in here. Okay, so what are my first impressions with the SAKER 20 volt battery operated pole chainsaw, mini chainsaw? I guess I'm going to give it 4.5 out of 5 stars so far. It did bog down a little bit, but the battery, I did not charge that fully before starting. But it took down some pretty good sized limbs for such an inexpensive, economical mini chainsaw pole saw. I like that you can use the chainsaw by itself independently, and it seems to have plenty of power that way. But again, I did not charge the battery up. I just opened it right up out of the package, as you saw. The plastic material is a good plastic material. I like that they have it so it's adjustable on the end. I don't know when I'd use that yet. It'd be great if there were more extensions to get up higher, but pretty darn impressed with how well this bugger cut. A case would be fantastic. A second battery would be great, and it'd be great if you had a second battery and the one power unit that charges, the charger itself had 2, so you could charge 2 batteries at the same time. So case, charging 2 batteries at the same time, 2 batteries, maybe one more extension, but what's here is very good. So I think this would work very well for a homesteader, hobby farmer, a homeowner, people who aren't doing this professionally. And some days I'm running the chainsaw, 6 hours a day for a couple of weeks in a row, and so I have the pole saw going up and all. Not this one. I haven't. This is my first impressions. So I will do a follow-up probably midsummer next year when I have more time to do it. Right now I'm in a big push to get things ready for winter. But boy, I'm pretty darn impressed. 4.5, maybe 4 3/4 stars out of 5, given what this is. And I really do like the SAKER mini chainsaw. I got that one last year, and that is a very good unit. That does come with a case. Anything else that I can think of? And I like that they send you a pair of gloves and safety glasses. I just always have those things because the way that I am, the things that I'm involved in all the time. The little oiler I think is good. Do I think they need to have a self-oiler on them? No, I don't. So I think this design is good. Less weight, less cost, good, pretty darn good materials for the price and all. And what I'll do is I'll put a link in the description to the SAKER website, and if I find this on Amazon, I'll put a link to that as well. So would I recommend it? Yeah. If you're a professional arborist, no. But if you're someone who, a homeowner, a homesteader, a hobby farmer, or someone that just wants to help out in the neighborhood, a tree steward in your community, this could be fantastic. So, good job, SAKER, once again. Well, thanks so much for watching, folks. Have a safe and productive day, and enjoy the fall weather. The colors are changing. Take care now. Bye-bye.